Hey, hi, kiddo. Let us learn opposites today. Hope you're doing great. Do you know what is the opposite of big? It is small. So big like an elephant and small like a mouse. Do you know what is the opposite of young? Absolutely correct. It is old. So young and its opposite is old. Do you know what is the opposite of short? It is tall. So the opposite of short is tall. Do you know what is the opposite of strong? Correct. It is weak. So have your vegetables and become strong. And have healthy food to become strong. Is the opposite of strong is weak. You know what is the opposite of bad? It is good. So the opposite of bad is good. You know what is the opposite of happy? It is sad. Yes. Happy and its opposite is sad. Do you know what is the opposite of empty? Correct. It is full. So empty and its opposite is full. Do you know what is the opposite of quiet? Correct. It is noisy. So the opposite of quiet is being noisy. Do you know what is the opposite of heavy? It is light. Correct. So the opposite of heavy is light. And do you know what is the opposite of hard? Correct. It is soft. So the opposite of hard is soft. You're doing great work, by the way, so far. Do you know what is the opposite of cold? Cold ice creams? Yes, correct. It is hot. So a cup of tea is hot. So, stay away from it. The opposite of cold is hot. Do you know what is the opposite of fearful? It is brave. The opposite of fearful is brave. All kids are brave. You know what is the opposite of dirty? Yes, correct. It is clean. So the opposite of dirty is clean. Do you keep your room dirty or clean? I think so. Clean, right? Do you know what is the opposite of wet? It is dry. The opposite of wet is dry. Do you know what is the opposite of fat? It is thin. So the opposite of fat is thin. You should worry about being healthy. Okay? Do you know what is the opposite of safe? It is dangerous, correct. Never ever put your fingers in the socket, okay? It is very dangerous. So the opposite of safe is dangerous. Do you know what is the opposite of shy? Yes, correct. It is confident. The opposite of shy is confident. And you know what is the opposite of bright? Correct. It is dull. So the opposite of bright is dull. What is the opposite of curly? Do you know anybody with curly hair? Yes, you do. So the opposite of curly is straight. This girl has straight hair. So the opposite of curly is straight. And you know what is the opposite of nervous? Correct. It is calm. So the opposite of nervous is calm. You know what is the opposite of boring? It is interesting. What do you find interesting? So the opposite of boring is interesting. You know what is the opposite of narrow? Correct. It is wide. So this is a narrow road. This is a wide road. You know what is the opposite of generous? Generous is somebody who gives things easily, okay? Doesn't keep everything with them. So the opposite of generous is greedy. Greedy is somebody who does not share things. Opposite of generous is greedy. You know what is the opposite of friendly? It is unfriendly. So the opposite of unfriendly is friendly. I'm sure you are a friendly person and make friends. You know what is the opposite of hardworking? Yes, you do. Correct. It is lazy. The opposite of hardworking is lazy. Well done. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In case if you would like this in the flipbook format, do take the description and see you soon. Bye. Take care.